Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Joyful Journey. Today we are going to explore Agra city, which is enriched with history. So many historical places are there, including Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, Fatehpur Sikri, etc. Let's start our journey. Our journey starts from Agra Fort railway station. That's why we reach here in early morning. At first, we'll visit Taj Mahal since it's the main attraction of our journey. Tourists are allowed to visit Taj Mahal from 6 am to 7 pm, except Friday. This wonderful structure was commissioned by Shah Jahan from 1631 for the honor of his second wife Mumtaz Mahal, who has died during the delivery of his 14th child. The main structure was built with white marbles. It is famous for its symmetry, where architecture, religious, science, poetry of love are well blended together. In 1983, UNESCO selected Taj Mahal as World Heritage Site. UNESCO stated that the Taj Mahal is the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. It is regarded as best example of Mughal architecture and a symbol of India's rich history. At that time, Mughal Empire is the richest empire in the world. Almost 32 million rupees were spent at that time, which is nearly 70 billion rupees today, adjusting inflation rate. More than 20,000 workers and 5,000 elephants were engaged with this project. Ustad Ahmed Lahori, the court architecture of Mughal Empire, led this project. The entire project was completed in 1653, but at that time Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son Aurangzeb. From Rajasthan and Gujarat, white marbles are brought, and the precious and colorful stones were brought from Tibet. Since Taj Mahal was built at the bank of Jamuna, that's why water supply was plenty. The Taj Mahal is one of the greatest masterpieces in the world, which is a wonderful mixture of Indian and Islamic architecture, which is totally different from European style. Its construction was inspired by Timurid of Persia, Khori Amir of Samarkand, Tomb of Humayun in Delhi, Itmadullah of Agra. Raja First Jai Singh was the owner of this land. Shah Jahan liked this place, that's why he got this land with the exchange of a palace in Agra from Raja Jai Singh. Mughal garden was named as Charbagh. It was a perfect square which is also divided into 4 equal parts by rivers. The garden was filled with flowers, fruits, birds and fountains. The main structure would be placed at the center of the garden. But the Taj Mahal was constructed at the western side of the garden near the bank of the Jamuna river. This garden is surrounded by 3 sides of wall, but there is no wall built near the bank of Jamuna. On the other side of Jamuna, a beautiful garden was built by Babur named Mehtab Bagh. Recent studies showed that Mehtab Bagh is also a part of the garden of Taj Mahal. The Jamuna flows through the middle of the garden. Entire construction was neglected by the Mughal empires after Aurangzeb. During Sipai mutiny, the British soldiers stolen the precious stones, gems and golden ornaments from Taj Mahal. Later, Latkarjan repaired Taj Mahal. He also reconstructed the garden like British Garden seen in London. He also built a candelabra inside the Taj Mahal. That's why we are very grateful to Latkarjan. Taj Mahal is mainly a mausoleum where tomb of Mumtaz was placed initially by Shah Jahan. But after the death of Shah Jahan, his body was also buried inside Taj Mahal at one side of the tomb of Mumtaz by his son Aurangzeb. But Shah Jahan wished to build another Taj Mahal in Mehtab Bagh with black stones where his body would be buried. But Aurangzeb neglected his old and imprisoned father. Aurangzeb buried his father's body inside Taj Mahal. This is the only thing which destroys the symmetric beauty of Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal was built on a 6 feet high plinth. It has 4 doors at each side. Each door has arch on its top. The doors are well decorated by calligraphy. The main attraction of Taj Mahal is its huge dome. Height of the dome is almost equal to the height of the remaining part of the Taj Mahal. This dome is seen to be a big white lotus. There are also 4 other small domes around the large dome. Each dome contains metal rods which are initially built with pure gold, but later those are replaced by bronze rods. There are half moon and arrow at the top of each metal rod. John Baptist Taversher at the first time revealed the information about Taj Mahal to the European. Taj Mahal was twice surrounded completely by bamboo structures to protect from the bombing of enemies in 1942 and in 1962. During Second World War and Indo-China War respectively, there are so many artistic designs on the floors and the wall of Taj Mahal. Initially, those are designed by gold, but those gold plates were stolen.
Look at the designs. These are awesome.
Two coffins are surrounded by well calligraphic designed wall. The coffins which are seen by us are not actual coffins of Mumtaz and Shah Jahan. The actual coffins are placed inside a chamber beneath the floor of false coffin. There are also 2 same type of buildings built at the 2 sides of Taj Mahal. The eastern side building is used as guest room and library. The western side building is used as mosque. On every Friday, prayers are organized. That's why no tourist is allowed to enter into Taj Mahal complex on Friday. Taj Mahal is considered as one of the best human-made wonder thing in the world. You are requested to visit the Taj Mahal in full moon evening. The beauty of Taj Mahal is wonderful. It would be the lifetime achievement. But in winter and monsoon, the visibility of Taj Mahal becomes very less. That's why you are also requested not to come in winter and monsoon. Now we are going to taste some petha. It is known as Agra petha. Among them, Panchi petha is very famous. Now our next destination is Agra Fort.
The Agra Fort is only 2.5 km away from Taj Mahal. In 1982, UNESCO selected Agra Fort as World Heritage Site because it played an important role in Indian history. In 11th century, it was constructed by Angad Pal Tomar, who also built Delhi city, Lal Killa in Delhi, and Moroli Iron Pillar Complex, which is also known as Qutub Minar Complex. Initially, Agra Fort was used as army camp. We get the written form of history of Agra Fort from 1040 AD. Many rulers occupied this fort, but major renovation was constructed by Akbar in 16th century. After Akbar, many Mughal rulers also continued the project and they extended the fort. At last, in 18th century, Aurangzeb finished that project. Jahangir and Shah Jahan also constructed many new construction in the fort. The present form of Agra Fort was molded by Shah Jahan. The length of the fort is 2.5 kilometers. It contains many palaces, minars, mosques, gardens, fountains and stepwells. During the time of Akbar, over 8,000 workers worked hard for 8 years continuously, and in 1573 they finished their job. At that time, Agra Fort was made by red sand stones and bricks. But later Shah Jahan modified many structures by white marble. But at present many places of this fort under Indian Army. That's why common people are not allowed to visit these places. But you should not bother about that. When you will visit this fort, then you can see many interesting places like Khas Mahal, Shish Mahal, Diwani Khas, Diwani Am, Moti Masjid, Nagina Masjid and Hexagon Minar. These structures are well blended by Indian, Timurid and Persian style. You must be wondered by seeing structure of Khas Mahal and Shish Mahal. The room temperature of these palaces were cooled down during summer by some wonderful scientific ways. There are plenty of small pieces of glasses on the wall of Shish Mahal. These glass pieces glow even in the dark room, which create heavenly atmosphere. Agra Fort was honored by Aga Khan Prize in 2004 AD for its wonderful architecture. In 1475 AD, Raja Badal Singh occupied this fort. After that, it was known as Badalgarh. In 1504 AD, Delhi Sultan Sikandar Shah Lodi shifted his capital from Delhi to Agra. From that time, importance of Agra Fort was increased hugely. From this fort, sultans used to rule their entire empire. After occupying Delhi in 1526 AD, Babur used to live in this fort. He digged a stepwell inside this fort. In 1530 AD, coronation ceremony of Humayun was celebrated in this fort. In 1540 AD, Sher Shah won the battle against Humayun and he occupied the fort till 1555 AD. After that, Humayun again occupied this fort. In 1558 AD, the great Mughal ruler Akbar shifted his capital from Delhi to Agra. He renovated the Agra fort by red sand stones brought from Arauli of Rajasthan. The inner part of Agra fort was built by bricks, but the outer part was constructed by Akbar with red sand stones. Maratha Empire captured this fort in 18th century AD. In 761 AD, Ahmed Shah Abdali conquered the third Panipat battle against Maratha and occupied this fort. In 1803 AD, British occupied Agra fort. The British used this fort as military base camp and stored weapons. The fort was the site of a battle during the Indian Mutiny in 1857 AD. British soldiers destroyed many constructions of this fort and they built army barracks. They stole gold plates and precious stones from the Agra fort. Look at the design. These are filled with gold plates in Mughal period, but British soldiers stolen these. The ground of the fort is like a semicircle having area of 5,80,000 square meter. The diameter of the fort is parallel to the Jamuna river. The fort is surrounded by two parallel huge walls. Height of each wall is 70 feet. There was a huge canal between two walls. At present, although the canal is dry, but in past it was filled with water and crocodile, which used to protect the fort from enemies. Although the bridge is permanent in present, but in past there was a temporary bridge over the canal which was taken off during the attack of enemy. There are four main gates at each side of the wall. One of them is opened towards the Jamuna river. Among the four gates, Delhi Gate and Lahore Gate are very important. Shah Jahan named Lahore Gate as Amar Singh Gate in the memory of King Amar Singh. Visitors are allowed to enter into the Agra fort through this gate. Delhi Gate was built by Akbar. It is a masterpiece full of wonderful designs and architecture. The main road of the entrance gradually moves upward, which restricted the speed of horses of enemy. The Agra fort has historical as well as architectural value. Abul Fazl crafted many designs on the structure with Bengali and Gujarati style on the wall of the minars. But Shah Jahan destroyed many structures to construct white marble structure. During 1800 AD to 1862 AD, British soldiers also destroyed many constructions. But hopefully many notable structures still exist, like 30 Mughal palaces, Delhi Gate, Amar Singh Gate, Bangali Mahal, etc. Later, Bangali Mahal was divided into two parts, such as Akbar Mahal and Jahangir Mahal. These two mahals were built by Akbar with red sandstone. Among them, Jahangir Mahal is the largest mahal in the Agra fort. A huge bathtub was placed in front of the Jahangir Mahal, which has 5 feet height and 20 feet diameter. Shah Jahan Mahal was built by white marble by Shah Jahan himself. He ruled the entire India from here. That time he was the richest king in the Asia. Later his son Aurangzeb imprisoned him in this building. Old and helpless Shah Jahan used to see Taj Mahal from the windows of this building. After the death of Shah Jahan, his dead body was taken away from the Agra fort through the back door, which is opened towards the Jamuna river. Shah Jahan's dead body was buried inside Taj Mahal. What a painful ending of the life of Shah Jahan, who had been the richest and powerful emperor in the world at that time. Aurangzeb also died inside Agra fort on 3rd of March in 707 AD. Agra Fort has an important role in the detective story Sign of Four of Sherlock Holmes, written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. In the evening, you can enjoy wonderful light and sound show.
In the next morning, we start our journey for Fatehpur Sikri. Fatehpur Sikri is a town which was constructed by the great Mughal ruler Akbar. It is approximately 40 km away from Agra town. From 1571 AD to 1585 AD, Fatehpur Sikri was the capital of Mughal Empire. Then Akbar shifted his capital from Fatehpur Sikri to Lahore. After 1610 AD, this city was completely abandoned. There had been an ancient village called Sikri. Mainly Jaina peoples used to live in this place. Babur also liked Sikri village. You are not allowed to enter into Fatehpur Sikri by your own or rent car. You have to take government bus service from this guest house. There had been a famous lake named Shikari, but due to the construction of Fatehpur Sikri, the lake was completely destroyed, and water crisis was appeared in this city. That's why the capital was completely abandoned. Fatehpur Sikri was constructed by red sandstones with Indo-Islamic style. It is a wonderful structure made by Akbar. That's why in 1986 AD, UNESCO selected Fatehpur Sikri as World Heritage Site. Jodhabai was the eldest daughter of Rajput king Bharmal. Before marriage, Jodhabai was known as Hirabai. Jodhabai was born on 1st of October in 1542 AD and died on 19th of May in 1623 AD at the age of 81 years. This is Jodhabai Palace. She married Akbar in 1562 AD. After marriage, Jodhabai did not change her religion. The great Akbar was also kind-hearted and he supported Jodhabai's culture and beliefs. This is the inner part of Jodhabai's palace. You can see Tulsi Manch and Jodhabai's worship place. She was a completely vegetarian. This palace was built by Akbar for himself. This palace is known as Panch Mahal. You can see a stage in front Panch Mahal. On this stage, Tanshan used to sing for Badshah Akbar and his other courtiers. They used to sit here around the stage. Although Akbar was illiterate, but he wished to spread education. That's why he set up many Pathshala and Madrasa. Akbar promoted Din-e-Ilahi in 1575 AD, but it was not widely spread. Now we should move towards Selim Chishti Dargah and Buland Darwaja. After the victory of Gujarat, Akbar built Buland Darwaja. After this victory, the economical condition of Mughal Empire was enriched highly. This is Selim Chishti Dargah. Selim Chishti Dargah is a holy place for Muslim pilgrims. In 1570 AD, Akbar built this dargah for the honor of Selim Chishti. He also set up Jama Masjid in this compound. At that time, it was the largest masjid in Mughal Empire. Jama Masjid was built with Indo-Islamic and Jaina style with red sandstones. By white marbles and yellow stones, it was well decorated. This is the inside of Jama Masjid. I hope you have enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching my video.